Greetings, everyone. Glad to have you here with us on this Wednesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony.
Let's play some
After
NBA.
this game, the Rockets head back out on the road. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Portland. They lost the season series last year, winning 1 and losing 2.
Okay, I have to guard Ty Lawson. He's a 75 overall. Very good at finishing plays with his feet set around the rim. Press square to strip the ball away before he goes up to the shot. He's a great slashing to the back bucket for easy layups. Press circle to take the charge when you see him driving. He's not known for his stealing ability. Hold or flick R to put him on his blah 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 blah.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
Boy, last year the Rockets dealt with a lot of injuries. I mean, the front court and post players were hit the hardest. I think almost every Rocket big would end up missing some time.
Now here's Freak. Lawson defending.
For what?
Kicks it to Moniunas. Takes a 3.
Oh.
Kept alive by Houston. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
The Rockets making a switch here. Terry's checked in. Portland no good that time either.
My guy is so bad.
Rockets
This
trail
video is
by
gonna be
4.
so bad. Oh my god.
Lawson outside. And it's denied.
This video
He's been
is gonna be
wayward
so
and just
bad.
off
I already
one
tried getting
about
a
everything
shot,
he's put up in
getting
this
a
period.
2-pointer
And
twice.
shot on the way.
and failed.
Gets that one to
Oh, there we
fall
go.
after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking
How
up
was
the
that
block
a
shots.
foul?
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too. Oh, no. Not the guy you want to put on the line, Kevin. He's an ATM from the free throw line. Well, one thing about Ty Lawson is he's very good at attacking the defense. Gets inside without a problem and knows how to set up teammates.
And he sinks the second. And for Lawson, he is great when he attacks. He does obviously create well for his team on drives. Interesting player, certainly, but playing with a team that's growing and pretty young around him.
A good point. And, you know, last season, Lawson averaged about 13 points for his team off of his own drives. I mean, that means 13 points a night would be a direct result of him attacking the rim. That's second in the league in a stat that only trailed James Harden.
I think that would surprise some people.
Yes.
High, arcing shot, and so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And something not a lot of people talk about, Ty Lawson's defense. He has the lateral quickness, arc, and strong lower body that gives, you know, point guards fits.
Yeah, he's like a fire hydrant in terms of his build and strength. He's a good ball defender, but he gambles sometimes, so that can cut both ways. He'll get steals, but he'll also put you in tough positions defensively.
Shoot back. Then shoot
Now
back.
here's Freak. Tight defense on him. Brewer grabs the board. Rockets trail by 5. Lawson with it. Out defended by Freak. Screen by Jones. Shot clock at 6. The shot's good from Lawson. Lawson's got 5 points so far.
In talking about Lawson's defense, he was down in steals last season. But a part of that is because he stopped gambling as much. He's learned where to pick his spots.
At least my teammates are making shots.
We've got 22 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Terry. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. There's a screen by Moniunas. Brewer's shot is off. Here's Crabbe. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter.
Quarter's over.
Portland out in
Watch,
front.
I'm gonna get subbed out.
And Dwight Howard, a lightning rod figure around the league, subject to a lot of criticism, but he says he takes comfort in playing the game he still loves. It's an interesting concept that Dwight has to take something very
that's
seriously in order to
watching
have
my
fun.
team
He does say he has a
on,
burning
Luke, just
passion
pop a three.
to
Pop a
win
three.
a championship. He's been in the finals, and this is a guy that's got still a lot to shoot for, he feels, in his career.
That's a great point, Kevin. And the challenge for Dwight is how to balance how serious.
And he got stripped.
For the Rockets, Monty Eunice is checked in for Howard. Brewer comes in for Trevor Ariza. And it's Lawson in for Patrick Beverly. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Chris Kaman is checked in for Plumlee. Crabbe comes in for Al-Farouq Aminu. Gerald Henderson, he's checked in for C.J. McCollum. And Freak subbed in for Lillard. As magical as the 2014 playoffs were for the Blazers, remember they beat Houston in that first round, that great shot by Lillard late to win it and move on. 2015, not as much. You know, Greg, they drew a very tough Memphis team, as you recall, in the first round.
Yeah, you often talk about styles making fights. Very similar in this series. They would go on to drop the first 3 games before being bounced, but still a good showing for a team that struggled mightily down the stretch with injuries.
Freak with it. Now Lawson defending. Here's Freak. Soft touch off the glass.
Hey,
Freak's got
I
his
got a
second
layup.
basket of the game.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Harden's got his second basket of the night.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
So I can't do it. What don't you understand? I can't do 3-pointers yet.
Now here's Freak. Lawson defending. It's Henderson
I
on the
need
wing.
money to do that. I don't have money. That's what I'm doing,
Plays it
but I'm
in
still a
without an
freaking
inch of room
rookie.
around
I'm
him.
not gonna be paid
Henderson's got
millions
his
of
first 2
dollars
points
for
of the
being a
night.
fucking
They're
rookie.
consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and
Yes, I
taking
do. I need
full
like
advantage.
freaking
Pretty clear,
28,000.
it's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
That one's in there, and the Portland
I'll
lead's
only
cut
get like
down now to just
300
5 on the
points.
bucket from Monty Eunice. Portland's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Here's Freak. Gets the front of the rim and out.
See, now I
And you know
followed
what?
your
That's one of
instructions. I
those
tried
heat
doing a
checks.
3-pointer
If
and I
he's
got
taking shots
embarrassed.
like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be. He's not making that one.
So for the Trailblazers, their last game, a win against San Antonio.
And they may have been on the road, but you know what? They nullified any home court disadvantage in that game by how well they shot it from 3.
Shooting can always be a great equalizer. I mean, when you shoot like that from outside, it really makes winning on the road a lot easier.
He dishes it to Kaman. Brewer with the steal.
And I got stripped. Oh my god.
And Lawson, here we go. It's blocked, but they recover it. Monty Eunice puts the fadeaway right on the money. Now
Coach,
just
take
a
me out.
1-point Portland lead.
We're gonna lose. Ooh, that was.
And the first half comes to
Yeah,
a close.
we're gonna lose because of me.
Thank you, Kevin.
Shut up, Doris. Now we're going into halftime. Everyone's quiet.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of
And I'm
basketball.
subbed out.
We're seeing it.
Okay,
Houston
I'm
with a
subbed
big
back
group
in.
substitution here. Jones
Yes,
checked in for
we
Howard.
have a 12-point
Brewer
lead.
comes in for
Yes.
Monty Eunice. Jason Terry, he's checked in for James Harden. And Ty Lawson subbed in for Patrick Beverly. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Chris Kaman is checked in for Plumlee. Crabbe comes in for Al-Farouq Aminu.
Yeah, that was what
Gerald
me out.
Henderson is
Watch,
checked
now that I'm
for
in, they're
McCollum.
gonna catch
and
up
Freak
with me.
subbed in for Damian Lillard. On the court for the Trailblazers, Freak in at point guard. Crabbe is out there with Davis. Then there's Chris Kaman. And it's Henderson in at the 2 spot. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Trailblazers.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped.
One thing about Corey Brewer, he's a defensive specialist, has a combination of size and quickness that's real hard to score against. I mean, equally good at defending in half court or transition.
5 on the clock. Here's Freak. Using his post move to get the 2
Ooh, that
points.
was nice.
Freak's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
I don't know what
Rockets
that
trail by
was. I
12.
don't know if that was supposed to be a layup or if that was just a throw.
1:05 left to play here in the third.
It kind of looked like it.
Jones with the screen on Davis. Reeves it dishes to Jones. Lawson drives in.
I wish.
The open shot by Brewer. Another miss by Houston. Going back to Corey Brewer, he also has a sixth sense of sniffing out steal opportunities. Very quick hands. He's averaged 1.5 steals a game over his career.
Kevin, Corey's one of those guys that's always going to give that effort offensively and find ways to contribute there, but more importantly, he's going to give you results on the defensive side of the ball.
He has an amazing motor, never shuts down. Shot and game clock separated by 5.
Oh
Terry
my
gives to
God,
Ariza.
what is my guy doing in the NBA?
Finds
He
himself
does not
wide open
belong.
and drills it. Ariza's got 9 points now.
He should have
just
stayed
the
in
second
college.
inch. Portland leading by 10.
They'll probably let the clock wind down here.
Right on. I mean, no need to give the ball back before the end of the quarter in this situation.
Crab kicks to Freak. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
No question, he got bumped
Give
on
me
that
that
shot.
foul.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Portland may have shot the ball well from the free throw line. 8 of 9.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Yeah, it's been a very frustrating
made
season
both
for
free
them in that
throws,
regard,
yes.
guys.
Now Lawson fires from deep. And that's not going to go. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may.
All right.
And we welcome you back as we get going here in the 4th quarter, the final quarter of play.
4th quarter.
So it's a narrow victory for
Did
the
we win?
Rockets, pulling it out
Did
for
we
the
win?
W. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but Clark, in the end, everyone satisfied.
Yeah, you know, it looked like for a moment there the outcome was in doubt, but give them a lot of credit for
We
hanging tough,
lost.
persevering, and finishing strong.
And I wasn't even in
And
the
now
game.
let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline.
Oh
Doris?
my God. Performance poor. Because it's funny.